Hey guys, good morning. I'm dog sitting today. So we have Mr. Duke until 5 today. So I got them out on the run. I'm a little tired because I just woke up a little while ago. Ugh! I'm not a morning person, but I am when I have to dog sit. We got our little potato bin. So Duke just got dropped off here a little bit ago. So I brought them out on the runs to play. Oh, get all their crazies out. Yeah, you guys gotta get all your crazies out. So we have Looney, who's my dog. Looney's my girl. And then we have Mr. Duke, who we haven't seen in a while. So I was excited to have him over today. Hi, Amelia. Good morning. Hi. No. Come on, Duke. Let's go play over here. He's barking at my baby chicks. Duke doesn't like the baby chicks. Or he likes them too much. He's barking at the chicken house. How are you doing? Day whatever with the new baby. I was keeping track for a little bit and then I lost count of the days after you were on like 17 or something like that. And then I lost track. Yeah, maybe go over here where it's more shady. Sunny this morning. We had to plug in the heater for the baby chicks last night. It got cold. It went down to like 50, so got cold overnight, but it's starting to looking to be a nice day today. Oh, I'm exhausted though. I got a bit of a headache. I know, had trouble falling asleep last night. Hi. Yeah, you guys just hanging out. Hanging out. Just the little doggies hanging out. I don't know where my mom went. She might have walked up to my brother's house. Yeah, you happy? You didn't know your friend was coming this morning, did you, Looney? You didn't know your friend was coming, Mr. Duke. So Duke actually came by last night, but then he went home and then he came back this morning. I was out running my errands and stuff yesterday. I had to go pick up a prescription, and then what else was I doing? I had to go get cat food, and one of my neighbors was giving away free dog food, so I got a bunch of good brand free dog food. Like, I don't know what happened to the guy's dog, but maybe his dog just didn't like it. I don't know, there was a whole bag of dog food and then a bunch of cans, so I got a bunch of free dog food, which is great when you're low income and a gift like that falls on your doorstep. So neighbor was giving it away. He put a post out and just said if anyone wanted it, and I said I could use it. Hi, Court. Good morning. Let me untangle these guys because they get tangled. That's the only problem with the runs is they get tangled, but with these bungees, it doesn't hurt them at least. When the wire ones get tangled, it's painful because it can hit them and get wrapped around their legs and stuff, but these ones are good at least that they don't do that. I just gotta make sure they get untangled. Alright, and then put it back on the right way. Like, who did I even take off, Duke? You just gotta take them off for a second and then reattach them. And then let's reattach. I think I did one on Looney's. There we go. Yeah, you guys digging, you crazy diggy dogs. Dig is a dog. A dig is a dog. A dig is a dog. A dig is a dog. They like to come over here and dig. Oh, but yeah, I had a bunch of errands. I went and picked up the dog food, and then I had to go get cat food at Walmart, and on one of my prescriptions at Walmart, and then my friend called me, who's Duke's mommy. She texted me. You make a little nest? Well, she said she was around and wanted to hang out and get the doggies together. So I made us some dinner, and we had I had the leftover pizza crust. I had 2 extra pizza crusts from when Christine and her sister were here, and Julie. And so I ran home and whipped up a couple little pizzas, and we had a little picnic out on the picnic table while the dogs played last night. And then she asked if I could watch Duke this morning, so that's how I ended up with him. Bella said, good morning, everyone. Hope y'all morning is going better than mine. Oh, sorry to hear that you're not having a good morning, Bella. Court says, hey, beautiful. I don't know about beautiful. I'm kind of like pajamas and not, well, I got out of my pajamas, but I'm like, I don't know, just lounge clothes. I haven't put myself together yet. I just got up. Just got up to take care of the doggies. What was that noise, Loon? Gonna go take care of the goats and everyone soon, too. I hear Miss Marigold over there. Oh, I have a bit of a headache today. I don't know what's going on. They gave me the wrong, well, I kind of feel like I might know what's going on. They gave me the wrong, there's when I go to when I get my meds, I'm supposed to be on a certain brand, a manufacturer that makes the certain meds that I'm on. And they gave me the wrong manufacturer yesterday, and I tend to have I don't know, I'm very sensitive. I have reactions to the fillers. So my doctor wrote it so that they're only supposed to give me a certain type of the pill, a certain manufacturer, not the generics or whatever, or it can be a generic, but it's a certain one. I don't know. And they gave me the wrong one yesterday, so I'm on the wrong meds, and I don't know if there's anything they can even do about it now, because once you pick it up, you have to have the doctor write a whole new script to be able to exchange it, and it's a pain in the butt. So I might just deal with it, but it's giving me a headache. I don't know, I'll email the doctor later and see if there's anything he can do, but I don't think so. The pharmacies are stubborn. Once you pick it up, you can't return it, even though it's their mistake. Because the doctor wrote it in a certain way that they're only supposed to dispense, they're supposed to dispense it as written, for a certain brand. And they mess up, but they never eat their mistakes. Hi, Bianca, how are you? You guys being cute. Look at you. You're not going to play, though? Bianca says she's doing good. Oh, look at Looney. Look at little Looney. Little Looney resting her little head in the sand. Sweet Looney. You resting your little head in the sand? Yeah? You didn't know your buddy was going to come over today, huh? You didn't know that. You saw him last night and now you're seeing him again today? Crazy girl. You like it over here in the shade, huh? Let me throw your ball? Can I throw you guys his ball? Yeah? I'm gonna go throw it. I'll go find it. It's over here. Oh, itch in my eye. Yeah, I don't know where my mom went. She might have walked up the street she was mowing my brother's lawn yesterday so that he can come here and finish our goat house. There you go. Yes. All right. Oh, you shot a ball. Okay. She's trying to get his chores done so that he will come over here and do the chores he's supposed to do here. Is Duke with you all day? Yeah, he's here till 5. 5:30, whatever. Whenever his mom gets back. Bella says, dig your hole, Looney. Yeah, I got Dookie all day, dog sitting. We love Duke. We love Duke. And him and Looney play like litter mates. They're so sweet together. They play, then they relax for a bit. They they belong together. Never a problem with these two. Bella says, Dookie and Looney, they play like siblings. Yes, exactly. They play like their little brother and sister. I call a Duke his brother from another mother. Is that your brother from another mother? Hi, Jemima Lewis. How are you? Look, where you guys going? Careful. Don't get stuck on the fence. I gotta shorten this eventually just because they keep getting stuck on the fencing. And once the garden goes in, they have to be shortened a little bit. But we'll let them have it today to play. Just gotta watch them and make sure they don't get stuck. You going to play in the woods a little bit? I wonder where the kitties are. Where's Mr. Lucky? Duke loves Lucky. And they finally started getting along a little bit last time. Last time I watched Duke when he stayed over for a couple days, him and Lucky finally started getting used to each other again. No way I was going to say from another mother and get Courtney. Yeah, that's exactly what I say. The brother from another mother. The brother from another mother. You just want to see the babies. The babies, I just can't stay over here long because Duke gets jealous. Duke gets all jealous when I come over here. Here you go. The babies. Yeah, we had to put the heater back in here because it got real cold overnight. The first 2 days it was like in the 80s, but it got cold last night. So especially for the two little ones, the littlest ones right there. The older ones should honestly be fine, but it's the two little ones that need heat still. They like to peek out the window. Hello. Hi. Can I get some of your stuff out of this dirty water? We have another water over here too. Just, I don't know how it gets shavings in it all the time. Like, always gets shavings no matter what. Hi. Cuties. Look at the little gold laced Wyandotte. Like, she's getting her pretty lacing through her feathers. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Oh. Sweet chicks. Yes, sweet little chicks. Hi. Hi. Hi, chickies. There's the Orpingtons, the two fluffy gold ones there. They like to go, they all huddle over there and like to just look out the little window. That's going to be their like little doggy door when they get older, but we have it screened off so they can't go out right now. But they all like to huddle over there and look. Oh, I made this little perch, but it fell apart, I think. I don't think that's going to work. I made this little PVC perch thing, but part of it broke off. Hi. Hi. All right, let me go check on the doggies. Let's go check on the doggies. Yeah, that door gets dropped at night, by the way. This all we have all screened off because they're not going to be using the egg boxes yet. But we just wanted them to be able to get some air and look. This window is going to be hinged out, but right now it's like solid. So we wanted them to be able to get some air and look outside and stuff. Oh, it's getting stuck on the fence again. So we like kind of screened off these windows with these little plates. And then over here is screened off with just some hardware cloth. But they all like to gather around and peek out the window. Hi! Go on, go get your balls. Go get your balls. You can tell they want to come out and explore the world. Just waiting on my damn brother to come and get their little predator fence built. So they can come out and then they'll be able to dust bathe outside. Welcome back, Bianca. Dookie Duke. Duke has a habit of barking at the goats. And he barks at the baby chicks, apparently. Yeah? Yeah? Actually, I think he got past barking at the goats. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think he got past it. I think it was more the guinea hens. Then he started barking again at the guinea hens. But maybe because there's only Marigold over there now, he'll be a little better with that. Silly doggies. Hot today. You enjoy your ball? Ready? Might need shorts. What is this? Deer poop right in the yard? Or did that fall? Oh, it looks like cat throw up. It looked like deer poop. Nope, that looks like the cat threw up or something. I'm like, what is that? Can you say happy Glurt Day, Cullens? I guess I just said it because I read the chat. Looney, you ready? Yeah, what's a glurt? Glurt, 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 glurt. Go get it. Go get it, guys. Go get it. Yeah, go get that ball. I gotta fill them up some more water. It's hot today. Yeah, I think that water's empty. Let me go get some more. Let me go fill your water bowl. Let me go fill the water. Let's go fill the water. You see all our little plants out here? We good with all our little tomatoes. This, I feel like, is a mistake because my mom planted beans, but she planted it like in the herb pot, so now they're taking over the herbs. So those are beans, or a bean, one random bean, but they're taking over all the herbs. Like we got rosemary and stuff there. And there's some little pumpkin-y things, some Swiss chard. I think that's broccoli, more Swiss chard. There's a bunch of little plants. I thought there was more Swiss chard, but I'm not sure what happened to it. Maybe it got flooded. And it rained the other day. Right. You're quite an animal girl, just like my Aunt Emily. Aw, yeah, I do. I love the animals. I'm definitely an animal person ever since I was young. My family all thought I was going to grow up to be like a vet, like a veterinarian, but I'm not good at science, so, well, I'm decent at science, but I'm not the best at science. I'm not bad at it, but I'm not good at it. I'm not, like, it's not an interest of mine enough to, like, want to do it as a job. It was hard for me. I'm a massage therapist, is what, like, my job would have been if I wasn't disabled. So I'm licensed as a massage therapist, so I had to do, like, anatomy and physiology and stuff, and that stuff was, like, probably the hardest part of getting that degree was the anatomy stuff, like the scientific part. Bella said that reminds me of when you were a turtle and made that noise. Yep. I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle. Thank you, Bella. Yeah, that was funny. I was just being silly. You jealous? You jealous, Duke? You telling Looney to get away from the water so I can have some. Court said, have a good day, Bianca. Yes, have a good day, Bianca. Come on back anytime if you need a reminder of your Aunt Emily. Oh, tired. I think I have to take like a migraine med today just to like get the day started and get rid of this like lingering fog in my head. But I haven't had a migraine-y type situation in a while, so actually I don't think I've used any of my meds lately. So that's good. Let me run in and does this need a refill? It looks like they just kind of drank all of it. Yeah, I'm going in to get my migraine meds, so I may as well refill that because they just drank almost all of it. It's warm out this morning. I think I'm going to change into a pair of shorts too. I didn't realize how hot it was today. It was cold overnight, so I put pants on when I got up this morning, but it's actually like warm out here. This is my mom's side I'm going in and out through, but she doesn't like me on her side as much. At least filming. Oh, okay. I can't get my hair. I have to like wash my hair. It's like I haven't gotten it to like lay down flat since I got cut. It keeps like sticking up. I haven't like played with it enough to with my new haircut to like figure out my style. I had to play with it a little bit. I feel like it's doing better when I flip it this way, but I usually put my bangs to the other side, but I feel like the bangs are going better that way. I'm just used to training them that way for some reason. You'll see when I do that, they lay down a little better, but I don't know, I gotta figure it out right now. I'm just leaving it how it is just because it's more comfortable that way. Just because that's how I'm used to brushing them back. All right, let's see. Where are my migraine meds? Where are they? Where are they? Maybe I put them in my backpack. I could have done that when we were going to like the science center. I think they took them with me because I didn't want to end up with a migraine on the road, which I didn't end up getting one, but sometimes I bring them with me just in case. So where are they? Oh, here's my backpack. Just gotta find my backpack. Probably in here. Yep, they're in there. Yeah, I'm about to now. You like the cut? Thank you. Yeah, I like it too. I like it short. I just have to play with it and get it. I'm also going to be dyeing it, so to get rid of this skunk streak. So I just got to play with it and find like maybe use some hair clips. I just haven't styled it at all, so I like the cut. I just have to style it a little bit because I haven't done that at all. I've also just woken up, so all right. Yeah, I haven't taken any of my morning meds yet, so I don't have that many morning meds. I take most of everything at night. Alright, we're gonna get changed into like a pair of shorts too. A pair of shorts. Do we have a pair of shorts, Sarah? Here we go. I can just wear the ones I had yesterday. I feel like I'm washed out this morning too. I'm like really pale. This little piece of hair is just sticking up. Go down. Go down. Like a cowlick. Something About Mary. Remember that movie, There's Something About Mary? Where she gets like this cowlick thing. Oh, thank you, Bella. Okay. Let me just take off my pants down low here and put on just shorts. It's just essentially the same pants, just as shorts. Just black shorts instead of black pants. I need like a lip gloss or something too. My mouth gets all dry. Okie dokie, okie dokie, hokey pokey. Alright, I'll put my shoesies back on. I can't stay in here too long because the doggies get upset when they miss me. Well, at least they have each other, so they keep themselves company a little while longer. I'll probably have to get changed out of this shirt too eventually, but it's fine for now. Meow. There's Mr. Stratty. Hi. Hi. Hi, Stratty. Oh, there's a lip balm. Here we go. Oh. I got like right in the corners. And then everyone makes fun of me because I get like this white gook in the corners when my mouth gets dry. I'll add a tiny bit of lipstick so I don't look so washed out. Just like a little bit of red on my finger. There we go. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get a hair clip and just clip that down. That's all it needs. Just need some hair clips here. No, but still missing a piece. There we go. Better, guys. A little better. I do like a little bit of poofies on top, but just give myself some volume. There we go. Alpha is a plant, right? Yes. It's like a grass type of grass. Oh. There we go. That's all you gotta do is just throw yourself together a little bit, look a little more functional. That's all it takes. Just a little lip balm, tiny dash of lipstick, and a hair clip. And now we're somewhat functional again. Alpha is who are you? Remind me of 3 minutes ago. What? It's a plant. You guys said it was a plant. Remind me of 3 minutes ago. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, get a little water for my eyes. Put some water in my eyes. So I'm like, ugh. A character. Jamie said good morning. Do you know who Alpha is? No, I don't know a who. Good morning, Alpha. I don't know. Bella says, I wish I could do things with my hair. I have super fluffy hair like an afro, so it's hard to brush and style. Well, that's why I cut mine short, because when mine gets long, it starts puffing out too. It's not like an afro, but it gets like really puffy and staticky. So I cut it shorter, and I don't know, it works a little better. It either has to be really long so the weight of it pulls it down, or really short so that it's just thinned out. And I layer it. If you go and ask them to layer it and like like thin it, they have like thinning shears. Look up Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. Oh. Yeah, who is that? Which one is that? I've seen the Little Rascals before because I remember the little dog Petey or whatever. But it's a little bit before my time. So I don't remember the whole thing. I don't remember who each of the characters is or whatever. I only remember the dog. My hair looked just like his. The one with the hair. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while. I only really remember the dog. But yeah, I was thinking more like something about Mary, where she gets the little thing that sticks up in her hair. Court says, we old, Jamie. I can't talk too much because right now, this second, because I got my meds dissolving under my tongue. So I'm trying to let that dissolve. I might sound a little weird while I talk. I thought I was dead on. Dead on arrival. What you guys doing? Look at you happy puppies. Looney, are you happy you got your best friend? Yeah? Are you happy you got your best friend with you today? You gonna chase a bee? She was trying to chase a wasp yesterday. I said, no, Looney, you're gonna get stung. Yeah, I'll have to look them up when I go inside. Yeah, don't eat the bees. Don't eat the bees. Cute, cute, cute. Where am I going? I ain't going nowhere. I'm just hanging with the dogs, at least not right now. I think later on my mom needs to do some errands and wanted me to come with her, but ain't going nowhere right now, just hanging with the puppies. They twins, yeah, Husky and Pomsky. Little Pomsky brother. Twinning. You guys twinning? Court says BRB. Okay. Oh, I think she meant you and Alfalfa. I ain't going nowhere with Alfalfa. You guys making another nest? You making a cool little nest in the dirt? They get hot and they make little nests in the dirt where it's cool. Yeah, look at you carving out a little nest. Look at you carving out a little nest. Aw, ain't they sweet together? You guys are sweet together. Bella says I'm going on vacay in a couple weeks, so I won't be in any lives, but I'll miss you all. Oh, that's awesome. Where are you going for vacation? Where are we going for vacation? I don't have any vacations planned yet this year, but I'd love to do another like camping trip or something later in the summer. I like camping. But those are for the goats. I was pulling a leaf for the goats. You gonna eat them? You gonna eat the goat's leaf or just shred them up? She was looking at me while I was grabbing the leaves. She said, I want those. The white ones being protective. That's so sweet. White. I mean, neither of them are white. She's kind of like a silver, I guess. Looney's a mixed color. She's like silver, tan, black, and white. But you know, she's a kind of a mama. She's a mama dog. That's why we call her Mama Looney. She is very protective over, like, she's protective over her baby kitten, Mr. Lucky. Gray, silver, okay. We have a kitten and she's super protective over her little kitten. So we call her Mama Looney because she's a good girl and watches over everybody. Randy says, I have 3 beautiful dogs. Oh, that's awesome. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Cool, cool. Pennsylvania. Looney came from New Jersey, which I think is close to Pennsylvania. Kind of. Court said, hello, everyone coming in. Yes, thank you for coming. Are you guys going to play more? She wanted the goat's leaves. Those leaves were for the goats. You got your buddy leaning against you? You used to live in Jersey. Yeah, I figured the towns, they were pretty close, so sometimes people could live next door. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jamie. Then I can find it easier. Jamie said, Ari, I posted a pic of Alfalfa on my community page. If anyone wants to see what I remind Jamie of when my hair's crazy, I guess go look at Jamie's community page, and I'll have to look at it when I go in. Bella says, cuddle time with Looney and Dookie. Dookie Duke. Yes, look at you. So Duke's a Pomsky, so he's like half Husky. You're a half Husky. He's very sweet. You're a very sweet boy. You're a very sweet boy. Yes, are you going to have fun here without your mommy today? No mommy today, haha. Just Auntie Ari. Oh, cute boy. What would you look like with floppies? You'd be cute too with floppy ears. Sometimes I push Looney's ears down and make her have floppies, because when I first got her as a puppy, she had little floppies. Oh. And sometimes I miss her little floppies. Like, wouldn't she be cute with little floppies? With those little floppies. With those little floppies. Oh. Yeah. Mommy misses your floppies. Mommy misses your cute little floppies. I spend 24/7 with mine. Yeah, pretty much here as well, because I'm disabled, so I don't really leave the house much, and Looney's my service dog, so she'll come with me when I go places for the most part. Like a little bunny with floppy ears, yes. Bug on me. So, maybe not 24/7, but I spend quite a bit of time with Miss Looney here too. Oh, they travel with you. Nice. Where do you travel to? You like work doing travel? I know some people do like trucking, and they have trucking dogs that go with them on the road, which is cool. You get around good, eh? I get around okay. Looney has like a little, in my car, there's a little gate. We have a little doggy gate in the back of my car for her. No, you're retired. Oh, good. Well, that's nice. And you get to do just fun traveling, right? I don't like travel a lot, but she just comes with me to like doctor's appointments and just like everyday errands and stuff. Back and forth to New York. I have a cabin there. Ooh, yeah, see, that's nice. Fun travel to your little cabin. I bet that's peaceful. The dogs probably like it. Ready? You guys want to play a little bit more? Enjoy it while it's still a little cool out. Looks like it's going to get hot today. It's still morning, so it's a little cooler in the morning. So you have a cabin in New York and a house in Pennsylvania. That's awesome. My mom wants to get a house in Florida for us to travel back and forth to. It's quite a ways because we're in New Hampshire, so it's all the way down the other side of the coast, but that's what she wants. And then I might be able to, travel with her to go hang out in Florida for a little bit. You guys ready? No? You guys should play while it's still cool out. It's just going to get hotter from here. It's just going to get hotter from here, guys. What you doing, crazies? What those crazy doggies doing? Oh, I need something to drink too. I have to put, you know what, like one of my drinks in the fridge. I got this, I usually get these little juices. They're like sparkling juice. And one of them I got last night I don't like, so I'm gonna put the other one in the fridge, the one that I do like. I got a weird flavor that I'm not a fan of. Brianna said, I never liked Florida. Yeah, I used to live in Florida and I was not a fan. But I lived there, so I feel like it's nicer to visit short term. Especially, we would only visit like in the winter. So, like when it's freezing up here in the middle of the winter, it's kind of nice to go anywhere that there's not 5 feet of snow. So it's more just like getting away from freezing to death for a little bit. Hey, kitty. Hi, bud. Yeah, I need a drink. Let me. You have a friend in Sarasota. Cool. Yeah, that's on the west coast, a little north, I think, right? When we lived there, we were on the east coast, but my mom started visiting. She visits the west coast because I guess my aunt has a condo there, so she started like staying at my aunt's condo and visiting with her sister. Hi, animal lover. How are you? You guys back on the road? Yeah, I'm gonna have some of this sparkling mango passion fruit or whatever, and then put it in the fridge. Got it from under the cabinet, but I got a strawberry flavor that it looked like it would be good, but it's not. It tastes like Dimetap. Usually they just taste like juice, but sparkling. But I don't know, the strawberry flavor tastes funky. I love seashells. I want to go to Sanibel Island. That's what my mom talks about that all the time. I think she went when she was young. Sanibel Island. My mom has mentioned that place before. Hey, kitty cat. Alright, let me get a drink. Not drink, sorry, some ice. Let me get a little bit of ice. Oh, Smiley too. Hi, Smiley. Guess what, guys? We have a Duke. We have a Duke outside. Here. We got a little Duke. We got a little Duke. There we go. Here, let's go bring them a fish. You want to bring the doggies a fish? We got freeze-dried minnows. They love these. We can bring them each a fish. Some of the best shelling in the world, supposed to be. Yeah, I like to find seashells. My mom has a whole collection over here somewhere. Yeah, there's hers. And there's some sea glass. Actually, I think half of this was my old I have mine from when I lived in Florida, and then she combined it with hers, so. Because I remember some of these, like these I bleached. Because they were all dirty and gross, and I bleached them. Yeah, some of these are definitely mine. Little one. So we have a whole little I don't know, she combined it with her own for decorative purposes. Hi, puppies. You want to fish? Oh, I hear Miss Marigold. Hi! Run, run, run! What you guys doing? Puppies, come! There you go. Yes, sit. Looney, sit too. Not up, wait. Here, and one for you. And one for you. Fishy fishes. Hi, JB, how are you? Is Marigold the question of the chickies? The question? What do you mean, is she the question? Oh, the queen. She's probably going to be, because I hear the guinea hens are much more like territorial and aggressive, so I don't know what we're going to do with this situation. I really hope they get along so that Marigold can have friends and that she doesn't just bully them and turn into a brat. But we have to wait till the little ones are old enough, you know, to handle themselves a little better and stick up for themselves. Oh, cool. Randy said I'm a shell crafter, so I use a lot of shells. Animal Lover does that here. Animal Lover, she paints shells on her channel. I'm sure yours probably a little more intense if you consider yourself a crafter, a shell crafter. She paints them. But I have a bunch of her work. She's autistic, so it's, I think, just a very relaxing hobby for her. She looks like she has fun when she does it. I have a bunch of her stuff she actually sent me, so I have a bunch of her little shells. Animal Lover says, Looney, do you miss me? She finally slept on my bed last night, so I think she's realizing that you're gone now. That you ain't coming back now. Randy said I've created some crazy stuff. We'd love to see it. Maybe post it on my community wall if you ever are so inclined. Hundreds of hours of work through the years. Wow. Yeah, it's good to have little hobbies like that you tend to take you out of your mind. For me, gardening is kind of what I end up doing that is like my zen place, and hanging out with the animals in general. I used to do more creative stuff. I got to get back into doing creative stuff. I like to just paint and draw, but I'm not like very good at it. I've never claimed to be very good at it, but I do just enjoy doing it. It's just very relaxing, so. Oh, no problem, hun. Animal Lover said, thank you for saying that I'm autistic. Yeah. It's nice for everyone to have hobbies that take you out of your mindset for a bit. Especially in this world where everything gets so crazy. Crazy and stressful. You just want to relax sometimes and not think. And when you're like creating something, sometimes it's just you and the project. Don't have to think about much else. Looney, you rolling in the grass. Yeah, what am I going to do with you guys today if it's going to be too hot for you guys to hang out and play? You guys just going to sit out here in the shade and huff? Ooh, so Randy says Sanibel Island after a storm would be ideal, I figure. Yeah, right? When everything washes up on all the cool shells from deep in the ocean wash up on the shore. Sometimes you get like a lot of gross like seaweed and gunk to pick through too, though. After the storms, it pulls up some weird stuff. They want to stay cool. Yeah, it's not that hot out here yet. It was a little hot before, but after I took off those heavy black pants, it was better. But I guess they can't take off their heavy fur. Huh? You can't take off your heavy black fur. No. Poor guys. That's how the treasure comes, right? From the depths of the ocean, the storms wash it all up. No problem. Animal Lover says, thanks for calling me hun. From a shipwreck, right? Probably went back. I wonder if that ever does happen nowadays, that like people actually still find gold from like old shipwrecks. Because they did used to, like, way back in the day, they used to, like, transport gold chests on the ships and stuff. Because that's, like, what coins were made out of, like, real gold. So I wonder if they actually do ever nowadays. I know, like, back in the day it was a thing, but I wonder if it's, like, all been collected at this point, or if there's still actual gold stuff out there that still washes up. Animal Lover said, how long do I have Duke for? We have him till 5 or 5:30. Sometime between 5 and 6 his mom's coming home to get him. So he's here all day. We dog sitting. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the turtle. The hydration turtle. I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle. I'm going to have to do that now whenever someone sends that. Whenever you send the hydration turtle, that's what you're going to get. I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle. Ren said that video was hilarious. Yes, I felt inspired to get in the turtle. It was just random. I said, you know what? This was what like the old internet was made out of. Is just these random type of videos. Back in like that video is so like 2009. Back in like my era of the internet when people were just random. It was fun. We were just being silly. And then the girls got in the little hatching eggs. And I hatched some Christine and some Julie's. What you guys doing? What you guys doing? Pick up pooch sitting service. Yep, basically. I do dog sitting just every now and then, whenever someone needs it. Yes, I hatched an Animal Lover and Smiley. Little dino friends. Yeah, I used to do a lot of dog sitting back when Everest was around. Because his mom needed me a lot. Because she would go to her son's hockey games like almost every weekend. And then they had like away games where I would have him for like almost a week, so. And then I was watching Phoenix the puppy for a while, but I think he went to like he was going to like a board and train type thing, so I haven't seen him in a bit. Can you tell everyone to do it? Hi, Turtle Ariana. Yeah, they're all calling me Turtle now. Like I call Animal Lover Koala Bear. Because she attaches herself to me like a little baby koala bear. So she's the koala bear and I'm Miss Turtle. Instead, I worked with clients as a DCW. What is a DCW? The hug bug, yes. Oh, direct care worker. Oh, cool. So you probably work with people who have medical issues, I assume? Do you do more medical or mental health? IDD clients. Warthog says Huskies, beautiful Huskies. Both. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I have autism, but I'm only level 1. So I'm able to do most things on my own. Just need support. I live with my mom, so I'm in like an attached dwelling unit next door to my mom so that I have support if I need it, but I do most of my stuff on my own, keep up with my house and pay most of my bills. I'm on disability, but the bills get paid. If you do, you're extremely high functioning. I couldn't tell. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you can't tell until something like triggers me, basically, or I get overwhelmed, and then I break down and start crying. And I get like confused sometimes pretty easily and like have to like write down directions and steps. It's like I have to just like write down things to keep my brain organized. Or my brain gets like overwhelmed. And I have like a lot of sensory stuff. I see that in so-called normal people, right? Yeah, well, I think everyone could benefit from a list just in the way that we overwork ourselves these days. People just have too much going on. I think everyone could benefit from making lists and checking them twice. Randy said no one's normal. Midnight says absolutely adorable dogs. I'm on disability for tremors. Your koala bear misses you, Animal Lover says. And Courtney says, Smiley, are you still on the road? And Warthog said, pet therapy is the best. Yes, I get a lot out of having all my animals. So Looney's my service dog, and then Stratus, my gray cat. You might have seen him inside. He was on the counter. I'm not sure if I showed him or not when he was in there. He's like pretty much my emotional support cat. He like always knows when I'm feeling off. That cat. And then Lucky, we have my little kitten. I wouldn't call him an emotional support cat. He kind of just like is a wacko, but he keeps my spirits up with his crazy antics. Ren says, aw, Stratty. Normal is setting on the dryer. Nobody's normal, but everyone's unique. And Smiley says, how is my husband Lucky? I think he's good. He went out this morning, so I'm not sure where exactly he's at. You guys all just digging into rocks. Duke's just making nice little nests for himself. He keeps digging up the dirt and making it like cooler underneath. And Looney's she usually looks for mice and stuff under the rocks over here. Wasn't that cool at the science center? We learned like that the mice were like each level of rodent and stuff. There was like a section on like all the different rodents, so it showed like where each one kind of hangs out. Like the mice burrow closer to the surface, so actually where she's digging is like exactly where a mouse would be. They go like right under like the tree roots at the surface. And then groundhogs burrow deeper like a lot deeper, and then chipmunks are like kind of in between. So we were learning about that at the science center. They have like, there was a section on like burrows and stuff, and it would show like on the wall what each level of animal, where they go. Toe Harpio says German Shepherd. No, she's a Husky. She does kind of look like a German Shepherd from the back, because she's got that dappled like silver speckle, silver black tricolor. She's got like the tan, silver, black, and tan. So from the top I can see her kind of looking like a German Shepherd, if you didn't know that Huskies came in this color. Randy said subscribe because you folks are my kind of peeps. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, and welcome to the family, Randy. Welcome to the fam, Rand. Yeah, we just hang out here with the animals, chit chat. In the summer I do a lot more. We'll be getting the garden going, and it's like kind of just starting now. And I do paddle boarding in the summer. I try to go camping. We did a lot of camping last year in the summer on my streams. I'm hoping we can do maybe one camping trip this summer too. Yes, I'm actually about to go over to the goats. Bella says, if you don't mind, Randy, you can call me Bella. Everyone calls me Bella. Yeah, I have to go over to the goats and make sure that they have their water, because it's going to get hot today. My mom was mowing my brother's lawn, but our lawn needs to be done. You guys want some clovers? We can grab them some clovers. Grab some clovers for the goats. Hello? Hello? You want some of this? I probably can't let them out today because the dogs are on the runs. I've been letting them out on this run, but it'll make Duke all upset. Hi. There's the goats. There's Whiskey, the black and white, and Lily, the brown and white, or tan and white, whatever. Hi. And Miss Marigold, our guinea hen. Oh, no, don't come out because you're going to upset Duke. You're going to upset Duke, Whiskey. If you start walking by Duke, he's going to get all upset. Alright, you do have some water over here. They haven't destroyed their water yet. Let's get a little hay out of it. Oh, let's just get them some hay. Boop. She shoots, she scores. I kind of like doing the hay like this because it's fun. I shoot the hay into the basket. Do like this. Woo! I play basketball with the hay. Randy said, I love vegetable gardens, but unfortunately my land up in New York isn't working out. Oh, that's a bummer. You gotta add some, like, organic matter and stuff, maybe. Maybe the soil's too harsh. We have a lot of clay in our soil, so we lack drainage. So you gotta usually add a little bit of drainage, some sand, and then compostable materials. Bella said, doing better than I was this morning. Thank you, animal lover. Yeah, gardening's fun. And then you get your vegetables and stuff out of it. Ren said, honestly, just a big load of chatting and animals. We all have a great time. Yeah. Yeah, just fun. Chit chat while we do things with the animals. Sometimes I do cleaning streams. Just, that's more for my own benefit so that I have something to do while I'm cleaning. I use you guys for entertainment too. It goes the opposite way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got Duke. I was just feeding the goats. Yeah, I'm dog sitting.
Did you have him last night?
No, he went home and then he came back this morning. Did you go to Mike's? I was wondering where you went. Oh, that's my mom. I was wondering where she went. There you go. Speaking of which, I should get back to go check on the doggies. Hi. But yeah, there's the goats. They good goats. Looks like they had water, so good on that. We got them some hay. Whiskey pushes at Lily. Yeah, he's a brat. He headbutts her a little bit. Oh, guys, look at our, love these bleeding hearts. Aren't those pretty? They're like little hearts. Little bleeding hearts. We've like always had these in my yard. My mom loves these type of flowers. And I love them now because they remind me of my mom. Because we've just always had them. Hi, puppers! Oh. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm up. Gotta watch the doggies. Hi! You gotta do what? Oh, putting it in the sun.
The dogs do not come up here to get these.
They can't reach up there.
I'm saying when you come in and out, go the
Yeah, I'll go the other way. I took them out this way, but wait, okay. I saw, yeah.
Well, I woke up and it said 39 degrees overnight
Ooh.
at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I told you it was going to get cold.
We can probably unplug it or shut
Yeah,
it off
during the
now.
day now.
Well, it's going to get too hot in there.
Yeah.
Probably. Then put it on.
Yeah, let me go unplug it. Yeah, let me go unplug it. But yeah, I told you it would need it last night.
And there's a one spot on the wire over there. Keep it. I got to put tape on it. You'll see it.
Okay. Okay, oh, that's good. Well, I'm working too. I'm dog sitting, so my work is fun, but it's work. Just watching the dogs. I got fun work, but it's still work. Hi, Tara. How are you? Anybody need any what? Not aggressively, right? Just playing. What's happening? Oh, Marigold's the chatterbox. Yeah, she's always talking over there. Oh, Whiskey. Oh, she said not aggressively, right? Just playing. Yeah, Whiskey just headbutts her a little bit. Usually not aggressively. Sometimes when he wants food, like if they're getting treats, he'll be a real brat, though, and he'll bite at her ears and pull them, and that is mean. But the general headbutting is usually playful. A little bit of like, hey, get out of my way. But not in like an aggressive way. They kind of do it to each other. Randy said, rocks, rocks, and more rocks. With your tractor. Oh, you had to buy a heavy-duty cart just to haul them around with their tractor. Oh, that's cool. You got lots of rocks. Yeah, I mean, we do too. We're in New Hampshire, which is the granite state. So you want to see what happened? You got to use a rototiller and, yeah, a tractor. And these are all the rocks. We just expanded this garden over here. It's not much different for us. We just expanded this garden over here. And look, there's a rock there that wouldn't come out, so that's not going anywhere. There's another one here. That's not going anywhere. You just got to get fill soil. You got to buy or compost. We have a bunch of compost over there, so we're going to try to compost, and you got to buy fill and layer up over it in certain places. And then all of these rocks over here, all of this is all new, came out of this when we were tractoring this up. Just this square right here. This little square all of these rocks down here. All of those came out of this square. So, yeah. It's not that much different in New Hampshire. You just got to know what to do with it. You got to get the rocks out. You dig them out with the tractor, and then you get your topsoil and fill it. We got a big compost pile we've been working on with the goats. The goats help because they give us manure every year. So every year the manure breaks down into more and more soil. So you still have to buy soil because it's not, even then it's not enough. And you need like a mix of different types of soil, drainage, sand, that kind of stuff. But over here is our compost pile. And this is all the hay and manure, basically, that every year it turns into more dirt. So there's a bunch right here. Dirt here. In the middle. Well, that's kind of still poop. There we go. Over here, there's some. There's a little bit here. I don't know, this whole thing has to get dug up a bit, but Randy said I'm 59 years old. I am 39. And if you're underage, don't say your age. We allow minors here. We just ask them not to say their age here if they're underage. I'm getting old, hun. We want you guys to visit us when you guys can. Yeah, I was talking a little while ago, I think before you guys came in, about how my mom wants a place in Florida. And then hopefully I'll get to go. What did the ducks, TJ said, I love TJ's jokes. What did the duck say to the waiter when he brought the check? Put it on my bill. Wham, wham. Very cute, TJ. I love your dad jokes. You always bring the dad jokes. TJ said, Animal Lover, I'm sure you'll get to visit again soon. Well, maybe not soon. It's a long ride, but maybe once a year or something. Animal Lover said, how are you doing, TJ? I'm just scrolling back a little bit because I was chatting with my mom and chatting and stuff. TJ said, a delinquent in the house, maybe. Yeah, Randy said, rocks, rocks, and more rocks, rocks. Yeah, we have quite a bit, too. TJ said, did you hear about the stolen dog collar? Police are looking for leads. Randerbuck says, now Smiley has 2 husbands. Oh, Smiley's had way more than 2 husbands. She's got Lucky. She's got the owl. She's got firemen, just in general. She says she's married to firemen. I don't know if it's all firemen or a specific fireman. And then I think, what, Patrick Star or SpongeBob or something? She's married to Patrick. You have a new profile picture. Oh, I see. It's all of us. Yay! Yeah, Smiley gets around. That's why Lucky doesn't mind, because he gets around too. They playing on each other. It's just a weird inside joke. I like the profile picture, Smiley. What you guys doing? Miss Marigold over there. I guess my mom sounds like she's got some work. That's good. Good for her. And then, yes, I like the picture. I think it's one I took, so. It's kind of at a weird angle because it was a selfie, but my chin looks like huge, but whatever. I like it. It's cute because it has all of us together. Aw, Randy said I have a rabbit named Lucky. Smiley says, no owls. Cool, cool. Yeah, my little kitten, he's like a year and a half old. He's our youngest. Hopefully he'll show up at some point. He's out wandering. He goes out during the daytime. His full name is Mucklux, but we always just call him Lucky for short. Mucklux after his little winter boots. Little winter booties. He's got white paws. He's a little tuxedo cat with white paws. Animal Lover said, I love being your koala bear. Is that okay? Yes, it is. I made up the nickname for you, so you can be it. TJ put some koala bears in the chat for Animal Lover. Randy said, yes, 6 cats here too. Oh, wow. That's quite a bit of cats. We just have 2, but we have a lot of animals overall, so who am I to judge? We had 9 cats at one time once when I was young because my cat had kittens. My cat had 2 litters of kittens back to back because you couldn't get her fixed while she was still nursing. So she was nursing the first litter of kittens and she went and got knocked up again. This was when we were kids. So I was like 12 or so, 11, probably even younger than that. Yeah, like 10, 11. Any horses, Randy? Ooh, horses would be nice. I like horses. TJ said owls and koala bears. Owls for Smiley and koala bears for Animal Lover. No horses. That was many years ago. Oh, but you did have horses. That's cool. I rode when I was younger. Again, around that same age, like 11, 12. But been a long time since I went riding. I would love to do so again, but I don't know if I'm in physical shape enough to do it with my leg and my hip. I have some physical issues as well, so kind of stinks not being able to do fun things sometimes. One pony. Oh, a little pony. A little pony. Looney, do you want a pony? I wish we had gotten like a pony instead of goats sometimes. I love Lily and Whiskey though. I love Lily and Whiskey, but I have like no need for goats really. They just give us poop. But like I said, their poop is useful in the garden, so. I like the name Sally. And you need a hug. Well, you gotta wait for a hug because I'm not hugging right now. Aw, Sally the pony. What was that? Sally the... Oh, that was Sally the camel. Have you ever heard that song? Sally the camel has 3 humps. It was like a song. I forget how it goes, the rest of it, but... It was like Sally the camel has 7 humps, and then you like go around and then it goes down and her humps disappear or something like that. Very cool. Looney, get your ball. Sally the camel. We had little kids ride my goats once, but they're too small for me to ride. We had little toddlers ride the goats once when the goats were younger and the kids were younger. They had their feet on the ground, so they were just like walking like this, but they would like have their backs on the goats and then walk like this while the goats ran. So they didn't put like all their weight on the goats, but it was cute. It was cute. Smiley got us some popcorn. Nice. Yummy, yummy popcorn. What you doing, Loon? You ready? You ready? Ready? Look at it. You're not moving. You puppies are being lazy. Lazy pups. Lazy pups. Lazy pups. Lazy pups. If you guys ain't gonna hang out with me, I'm gonna go see all the birdies again. I'm gonna go check on the birdies again. Go check on the baby birds. The baby birds. Yeah, I was a little worried about them last night. It was getting cold, but we brought the heater out. Oh, now you guys come. Yeah, see, you guys get jealous. You guys get jealous of the birdies? Yes, you get jealous of the birdies? What is a dog's favorite snack? Popcorn? No, they like those fishies I gave them. They love those fishies. Freeze-dried minnows. Oh, Duke, don't eat that. That's, I don't know if you threw that up, if that's your kibble from this morning, or if the cats threw that up. But whatever it is, don't eat it. It doesn't look like the cat food I just bought, so it might be his. Whatever it is, don't eat it. Hey, Doogie Duke. Doogie Duke, Doogie Duke, Doogie Duke. Don't eat it. Get out of there. Here, let me scoop it. You don't want to re-eat something that you vomited. We don't re-eat vomit. We're not taking like a second pass at it. If it came up the first time, there's probably a reason. If it came up the first time, I don't think it's meant to be down there. Chilling in the shade. Oh, Randy said my dogs are doing exactly the same thing. Chilling in the shade. And Animal said, how am I doing as a mud? You're doing fine still. You have the privilege until you don't. So you're doing fine. Yeah, it's hot, huh? We still have a little bit of a breeze, but I want them to play now before it gets even hotter later. You know? Because it's still early. By noon, 1 o'clock, it's going to start getting real hot once the sun's fully up in the sky. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock now. So I'm like, get all your playtimes out before it gets real hot. Then you guys will go in for a little bit. I wouldn't trade this life for anything. Yeah, it's a good life, huh? Good life with the puppies. Do your dogs get along with all your cats? Looney and our kitten are really close. Looney and Lucky. They're such good buddies. We call Looney Mama Looney to the kitten, because she literally treats that kitten like it's her baby. Whenever the Lucky comes in, she like checks him over, sniffs him all over, and makes sure he's okay. It's very cute. Animal Lover said, I loved you rescuing me from the slide. And Randy said, I absolutely love spending time with my pooches. Only the two female dogs don't. Oh, that's interesting that the females don't like the cats. My Husky here, Looney's a female, and she likes the cats. The cats are both boys. Are the cats boys or girls? Maybe if the cats are girls, then the females have a problem with the other females. I don't know. They are separated. Yeah, that would be hard to separate animals all day like that. At least animals that are like out all the time. We have lovebirds, so I have to keep the lovebirds separate from the dog and the cats. But I just don't let them out of the cage when the dog and cats are there. But I do wish I could let them out like more often, like all day. If I didn't have dogs and cats, I'd have the birds out all day. Oh, they don't like each other, but they love the cats. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Bummer that they don't like each other, but at least they like the cats, so. Because it's hard when a bigger animal has a problem with a smaller animal, unless your dogs are smaller. But it's always a worry that the bigger animal's going to hurt, even accidentally hurt a smaller animal, so. The two female dogs are mortal enemies. You know, I've heard that, like, sometimes female dogs, like, don't get along, especially, like, certain breeds. They've even said it with huskies, that sometimes female huskies will have a problem with other female dogs. But Looney's been fine with every dog she meets. She loves everyone. She's a lover, not a fighter. One's a husky mix. 2 large shepherds and 1 husky mix. Cool. Cool, cool. So you got big dogs. Animal lover said, remember what happened with the lovebirds the morning we left? Yes, how could I forget? I'm not going to forget that, because now I'm going to make sure I always double check that door. Because that was my own stupid fault, leaving that side door open. When, Randy says the shepherds are lovers, male and female. Oh, are they lovers together? Trying to make puppies? We always say that about Looney and Duke. They're fixed, but if they weren't fixed, they would make the cutest little puppies, huh? You guys would make cute puppies together. But you guys are like brother and sister, so... Not actually brother and sister, but I just mean that's like their relationship. But I think they would be good boyfriend, girlfriend if they weren't fixed. No fixed. Yeah, but I mean, do they treat each other like they want to be in love? Like Lily and Whiskey are the goats. Lily treats Whiskey like he's her husband, basically. We brought in, because she was supposed to be a milking goat, we would bring in, and Whiskey, the male goat, is a wether. He's just there for companionship to her as a milking goat. And so we brought in like a male stud goat to try to get her pregnant so that she could give milk. You have to impregnate them first, and they have to have babies, and then you get the milk after they have babies. But she didn't want any other goat. We brought in the stud male goats, and she would hide behind Whiskey. She didn't want anyone else. She said, no, Whiskey's my man. Alaska is the husky's name. Oh, that's cute. Alaska. Perfect name for a husky. And you rescued them together, the shepherds. Oh, so they were probably already bonded. Smiley says, hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Smiley. Yeah, when Animal Lover and Smiley came to visit me, and my lovebirds got out because I was showing them the lovebirds the night before. So in the morning, I accidentally forgot to shut one of the doors the night before. They all went to bed, the birds. So they all went to bed that night fine, and they slept in their little coconuts. But in the morning, they must have realized the door was open. And they snuck out in the morning and were flying around my living room. Yeah, exactly. I'd love to see your seashell work, and I'd love to see your pups. If you ever want to, feel free to post them on my community wall, because we'd all like to see, but no pressure. Oh, well, don't let your feelings hurt on something that happened 3 days ago. That was a mistake. It was my own mistake. And I did apologize, so I am sorry I probably was a little bit gruff in my tone, but I was half asleep. Randy said I would love to show them. Okay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'd love to see them. Everyone here in the community mostly loves animals, so I think we'd all like to see the doggies. But yeah, I was really confused in the morning when they all got out. Animal Lover and Smiley came into my room and were like, Ari, the birds is out and my parents are here. And we can't let my parents in because the birds is out. And I'm like, what? Why'd you let them out? So I kind of blamed them, but I was more just like, why? Like, why did you let them out? But the way I said it was probably just like that, like, why did you let them out? So I was very confused. Yeah, we all make mistakes, Animal Lover. We forgive and forget. She did say she forgave me, because I did probably say it in a way that sounded like I was blaming them. But I was just very confused. Because I really don't usually, I'm usually very careful with the bird cage, but I don't know, I must have been distracted. So I thought they let them out, but they didn't. It was my own fault. And I realized that pretty quick as soon as I got up and actually walked out and looked at the cage. I was like, oh yeah, it's the side door. Smiley says, I like the videos you put up. Yeah, I have more coming. I just got tired last night and went to sleep. So, because I knew I had to watch Duke in the morning, I went and I had my friend over. I was on the phone with you guys when she walked in the door. So you guys saw Duke last night for a second. And then, yeah, I made dinner for everybody. We hung out here. We had our little pizza. I brought it all out on the picnic table, which was nice. We had a little pizza picnic. Yes, yeah, I don't even remember who exactly said it. I was half asleep, girl. That's why I said I feel bad however I said it, but I don't even remember. I was half asleep. I went from a dead asleep to trying to round up birds. Let me get my drink here. So I do apologize for however I sounded. And if I made you feel like it was your fault, it wasn't. It was definitely not your fault. It was my own fault. So I don't want to make anyone feel bad or make them feel like it was their fault when it wasn't. The birds were saying, we're free! Free the birds! And hot. Well, they got to have a little morning fly. They like to get out. And nothing bad happened because you guys were very good and responsible and kept the dog and the cat in the bedroom, so... It all worked out. Randy said I just went to the community page. Nice. Yeah, anyone can post stuff there, so you just click on like add a post, I think, or something like that. So anyone can post whatever they want there if they want to share something with me. And with the whole community, everyone kind of looks at that. I forget to look at it unless people tell me they're posting stuff there. Then I'll say, oh, okay, I'll go look at it. But I don't look at it unless people tell me that they've posted something there a lot. I do sometimes, but a lot of times I forget to look at it. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, maybe post it tomorrow. It's saying there must be a sub for a whole day before I can post. Oh, that's a bummer. Naughty YouTube, let Randy post his puppy. Yeah, that's a YouTube rule, not my rule. Animal Lover said, yeah, we told Looney and Lucky to stay in the bedroom. I think Stratus came out while I was trying to round them up, but he just watches. He doesn't really mess with the birds. Lucky's the one who would be probably jumping and pouncing because he just chases anything that moves. That cat. You guys playing a little bit? Yeah, play a little more. Good puppies. Good puppies. Play over here in the shade. At least we got the shade of the trees over here a little bit. Only like goes out to here. Most of the area is full of sun right now. Okay, late lunchtime, folks. All right, have a good lunch. Thanks for coming by, Randy, and thanks for subbing. Look forward to seeing you here in the future. And maybe see your doggies tomorrow if you're around to post them on the wall. Nice to meet you. Bella says, bye, Randy. Nice to meet you. Ren says, you too, Randy. Have a good lunch. I have to figure out what I'm going to eat soon, too. I don't usually eat much during the day, but when I'm up, I have to eat something, so probably just have a Cliff Bar. Actually, I got salad stuff yesterday. I could make a light salad. I got salad stuff to go with the pizza yesterday because I wasn't sure, but I didn't have time to make it. I wasn't sure how long it would take for for Duke's mom to get around, so I didn't know if I would have time to make a salad too. I whipped together the pizza and then she came by, so I didn't have time to make salad. I think the pizza was filling enough on its own anyway. It was pretty good. Smiley said, I like when Lucky was crying his baby cry. Oh my god, yes, Lucky has the cutest little baby cry. He's like, meow, meow. He has this like little high-pitched baby cry. Pretty adorable. Animal Lover said, we're almost to South Carolina. Nice. Nice, nice. Courtney says, pizza rolls. No, better than pizza rolls. It was the little pizza crusts that I made. It was the same pizza I made with Animal Lover and Smiley. I had 2 extra crusts, so I whipped them together. Like, I threw some sauce on it. I had leftover sauce more. Threw the cheese on it. I had leftover pepperoni, so I just made 2 more with the 2 extras I had. I had bought 2 extra crusts in case their parents stayed for dinner, because I didn't know if the parents were going to stay for dinner or not. So I had bought 2 extra crusts. So last night, Duke's mom called me, or texted me, or whatever, and wanted to have a doggy date. So I was able to just whip those up really quick with all the leftover ingredients I had. Smiley said, we're at a rest stop eating lunch. And Court said, I made Totinos. What are Totinos? Tostinos? Tostitos? Totinos? I don't know what Totinos are, but... Are those like those little Mexican wrap things? Oh, they're frozen pizza rolls. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. I like homemade stuff better, but sometimes frozen's easy if you just need to eat something quick. I know you have a birthday gift idea. Oh, this girl's already thinking about her birthday. Oh, that's cool. They have toppings in them. Well, it's not a toppings if it's inside. It's a innard. They have innards. Kind of like a calzone. Little mini calzones. Yes, she wants a stuffed koala bear. Maybe that stuffed animal company that I get all my stuffed animals from will come out with one. They usually come out with like different animals. Like they recently made a pig. They have the goat. I haven't seen a koala bear yet though. But they make really nice little, like they're affordable and they're cute and soft. It's the same one that made your K-Word the dog and Julie's unicorn and MJ's dog that I still have to send. But I haven't seen the koala bear yet, so I'll have to be on the lookout. Bella says, owls and koala bears. No owls! I haven't heard my owl yet. I'm kind of bummed. We have a pair of owls that usually live in these trees over here, and they hoot back and forth together in the summer. But I haven't heard them yet. They haven't come back for the spring summer yet. I don't know where they went. My pair of owls. Haven't heard them yet. Where's my owls? Where's my owls, Duke? Ready? Ready? You ready? Looney's tongue spot. Looney's little tongue spot. You got a little purple tongue. Oh, thank you for the party hat, Bella. Bella sent a party hat. It's party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. Ready? Go get it. No, you're not gonna chase it. The only way to get their attention is to go over to the baby birds. As I say, oh, if you're not going to give me attention and you're not going to play, then I'll just visit the baby birds. I'll just visit the baby birds then. Owls flew to Smiley's house to visit her. See? And then they come. They say, where are you going, Mommy? I'm going to see the baby birds. I'm going to see the baby birds. Hi. Hi. Hi, Witch Hazel. Oh, look at my little juniper back there. Hi, Witch Hazel. Let me move this for the night, or for the during the daytime, and just put it up on the table or whatever. Move it out of here so I can step in. Hi. Hi, Duke. Hi, guys. Yeah. They like to come peck at me. This one here, these gold ones, Miss Goldilocks over here likes to come peck at me. Hi. You're always pecking at me. You're very curious. Hi. Hi, Juniper. You getting my hand again? And there's the sequoia, Miss Rhode Island Red over here, or New Hampshire Red. I always say Rhode Island Red, but she's technically a New Hampshire Red. Hi. Hi. And Ash, look at you. Miss Ugly Duckling Swan over here. Miss Swan Lake. Oh, they got poop on you. Get that off there. Knock it off. Where's the black sheep? This is better than AI. Where's the black sheep? There you go. Yeah, no AI, just real little birds. This is Juniper, little olive egger. There you go. Can you get up there? Can you get up there? Yeah, you can do it. Hi. There you go. Get up there. You can do it. Yeah, get up on that perch, little baby. You're sitting on your siblings. Careful, the little ones fall in there. Oh, don't fly out, girlies. No, 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 no. Don't go behind me. You gotta go back there. Yes, these guys are for eggs, not to eat. Thank you, Buttbuster, for the floating heart. You get little hearts for the chickies. Yeah, they're for eggs. These are the egg boxes here. They're sealed off right now just so they can get some sunlight coming in so we can leave the egg boxes open. But they're egg layers, not eating birds. We will not be eating these little cuties. They're getting bigger, yes, aren't they? Look at them. Pecking. I was looking for some mealworms yesterday, but I was only at Walmart and they didn't have any there. Sometimes they have them like because they'll have them for the lizards and stuff. They don't really have like a lot of chicken options at Walmart, but sometimes they'll have mealworms for the lizards because they have a section for like pet lizards and pets. But couldn't find it there, so I think we're going to Tractor Supply later today, so we're going to get them some mealworms. Gonna get you guys some mealworms. Are egg-laying birds different from the eating chickens? Yeah, they're usually different breeds. There's some dual-purpose breeds, they call them, so they're good for meat and eggs. Like barred rocks are a dual-purpose bird, I think. This black sex-link is technically a dual-purpose bird. The Orpingtons, these guys might be a dual-purpose bird. I can't remember. I think the Orpingtons are a dual-purpose. But usually for meat, they use a Cornish cross, which are like birds that grow really fast. They slaughter them by like 8 to 10 weeks old. They grow really fast, and then they slaughter them really young so that their meat is like tender. But it's a different breed that they use for like in the meat industry, basically. Smiley says, I remember Animal Lover holding them. Yeah, she did really good with them. These are the two youngins, the little ones here. They're all eating now. He's getting water. Hi. But Buster says, so these chickens will lay bluish or real brown eggs? Yes, this one. So just the little olive egger, the littlest one over there. That's an olive egger. So she'll lay like a kind of greenish egg. And then the other ones are usually like kind of like a pinkish brown variation of colors. Mostly brown eggs, but they can be like a variation from light to dark brown. So that one needs a haircut. She's getting all, it's because their feathers are coming in, they're adult feathers, so they got all their fuzz sticking out. But Buster says, yeah, those eggs are really expensive at the farmer's market, and I'm assuming you can even hatch another bird from them. If we had a rooster, we can, which I'm hoping to do one day. We don't have a rooster yet. I'm gonna go check on the dogs because they're barking. Sometimes they get stuck on the fence. If you have a rooster, you can hatch your own eggs. So I hope to do that eventually, but we're starting small, and we'd have to extend the run if you have a rooster, because roosters need more space, or let them free range. And right now we are afraid to free range because a fox got almost all of our guinea hens. So we're trying to keep everyone cooped up right now. We're building predator fencing on a run for them to go outside, but you kind of usually need more room for a rooster because they like to strut around. Bella says, I'm still here just making lunch. Ready? Ready, guys? Go get it. Oops, sorry, Duke. Looney pulled Duke. Animal Lover says she's got a question. But yeah, I'd love to start like kind of like a little birdie breeding program. I have my lovebirds. I hatched lovebirds, so I know how to hatch and take care of baby birds. But you need a male, obviously. Those are all hens as far as I know, unless they came from the sexed pullet bins. They're supposed to be all females. Sometimes you end up with a male accidentally, but those are supposed to be all females. So it's been a while. We used to have chickens for many years. But we stopped doing them for a while when we moved. So we're just starting to get back into doing them again and getting them set up and everything. Oh, what is the animal we saw at the zoo that swims with its belly up? An otter. Otters are adorable. I love otters. That's an otter. Aren't they cute? I have to put that video up too. The otters are just so cute. They love to play. They're always the highlight of the zoo type place. It's not technically a zoo. It's like a conservation center, but for all intents and purposes, to explain it to other people. It's a place with animals, it's a zoo. Yeah, I think it's a little longer because I was watching them play for a while, so it's not a short, but I can make a short out of it and just like take a clip of them playing and stuff. I was filming them for a while, so it's a little longer than a short. But I can take some clips off of it. If I can get these dogs to get all their energy out, I can work on some videos when I go inside if they're settled down. But I want to make sure they're calm to hang out inside first. Sometimes they act calm, and then once they get inside, it's cooler inside, so they start wrestling again. Wrestling. Crazy animals. But yeah, I've never felt comfortable eating my own chickens. We've had dual-purpose birds, but I've eaten my own chickens that have died from basically like old age. But you have to make them into like a stew, basically. Because they're like old, so their meat is not tender at all. But I will not kill my chickens on purpose to eat them. When you raise them from babies, you like fall in love. They're little family members that give you eggs. You feed them and they give you little eggs back. It's like a mutual deal. I'll feed and love you and take care of you, and you give me eggs. Oh, let me have another sip of my drink. It's starting to get hot out here. Puppies! Come! Yes! Run! Good puppies! Yes, good puppies! Good puppies! Good puppies! Yeah, run! Run! Come on, run! Ready? You ready? When I come down to visit, can I be your koala bear again? Of course. You just gotta get off when I nudge you off, that's all. Which you did good. Whenever I said I needed my space, you got off, so. Might have taken you a second. I'd be like, I'd be like, honey, if you want me to cook dinner, you gotta get off of me. Remember, I was in the kitchen trying to cook the raviolis, and you were like attached to me, and I'm like trying to stir the raviolis. I'm like, you gotta get off for a second. If you want dinner to happen, you gotta let go. It's hard to do things with someone attached to you. And you're not like a baby koala bear, you're like a full-grown woman. That's why I think you forget sometimes that you're full-grown. It's hard to have a full-sized human attached to you. Like mamas can carry around their babies, but it's hard to carry around a full-grown human. Ready? Ready? You guys ready? Ready? Go get it. No. No. You guys want to run? Come on. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Yeah. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Oh, you run into the water. Yeah. Share, Looney. Share, share, share. You're not my niece. You're different than my niece. You're my friend, not my niece. You're different than my niece. You're an adult, and you have autism, not what she has. She has, I think, ADD, ADHD, and she's also a child. And I've known her since she was a baby. I've known her since before she was born, when she was in her mama's tummy. So you two separate people. Which is a good thing. I like two separate people. I don't want two of anyone. We like having separate people, not copies of the same people, right? Although, like we said, I think having multiple Aries could work. If I clone myself, then everyone can have one of me. All right, puppers. You guys want to go in for a little bit? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me get... Who's unattached right now? Oh, Looney's unattached. Okay. I'm like, I know I unclipped one of you, but I can't tell which one. All right, let's go in for a little bit, guys. We can try to work on some videos. Whoop, come on. Bugs are getting me. The water that tastes like soda, I like that drink. Yeah, wasn't it good? The Clearly Canadians, you liked it? Those are my favorite. Weren't they good? They're kind of expensive. I doubt your daddy will get them for you. I treat myself because I'm an adult and I can buy whatever I want. Even my mom is like, why do you buy those all the time? They're expensive. They also... Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Come on. No, 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 Duke. Leave Marigold alone. They raised the prices of them too. They weren't that expensive, and now they're like double the price they used to be. But I still get them because I got hooked on them when they were cheaper. It was so very yummy. Yeah, it is. They're one of my favorite drinks. All right, guys. All right, can you settle down for a little bit? Can you guys settle? Wait. I don't want you going over to Granny's side. Wait. Let me shut the door. Oh, shut the door. Shut the door. Let me put that basket in front of the door. All right, take a break, guys. We're going to take a break. Can we take a break? Can we take a little break? And we can go back outside later. You guys are just sitting in the shade. Get water. Good puppies. Go puppies. Go puppies. Put this away. I don't know where Stratty went. It was so very yummy. Hi, puppies. I gotta do some cleanup around here and get rid of the cat food. I got some seeds for the birds because, I don't know, I thought it would be a good summer treat. They eat pellets for their regular food. Their regular food is pellets because it's like fortified with everything they need. But they love seeds. I only give it to them as treats. So I got them some seedy treats. Little seed treats, yeah. You guys gonna settle? Sit down. Give them some seedies. I still gotta go eat lunch, but I'll be back if you still want. I think I'm gonna get off in a second, take a break, and try to work on some videos in a minute. But I might be back later. I gotta get changed too. This shirt is all sticky and sweaty now. I said I'd probably have to change out of this shirt. Can I get this open? I'll just use this tweezer to open this. Just need something sharp. There we go. There we go. Hey, you guys want a handful? Oh, a handful of seedies. Seedies. There you go. A little handful each. There you go. There's a snack. There's a snack, you guys. You guys don't get seeds that often. There's a little snack. There's a sticky snack. Oh, you guys are gonna like that. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, you need your dish clean too. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Anyway, yeah, the birdies are having some seeds. Blue, you dropping seeds on your boyfriend's back. Blue like eats off. He uses Halo's back as like his table sometimes. It's funny. Yeah, you guys making those seeds. Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna go take a break. Oh, try to work on my videos a little bit, I guess. After I get these dogs settled down. To get them just like sitting comfortably for a little bit. You still need a hug? All right, let me hug everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, hugs. I will see you all later. Oh, I really need to go dye my hair too. The next couple days, I'm going to end up dyeing my hair. Hugs. All right, I'll see you all later.